here with a mixtape review or EP. You know, Euro, the new cat that signed to YMCMB, Young Money, Cash Money from Rhode Island, New York. He dropped off a project with 7 songs. Just to get the obvious elephant out the room, he does sound a little bit like Drake in a sense. To me, Euro and Flow is like the new Lil Wayne and Drake. He was on YMCMB, the Young Money album, Rise of Empire, We Alright, Bang, and the introduction speech. I knew from that record right there that he had some talent, definitely, but you could not say that he didn't sound like Drake in a way. If you listen to this EP, even talks about that, where the comparisons, Cortez, comparison to people, you know, we know who it is. On one of the songs, he actually says that no matter who you compare me to, Drake, Jay-Z, or Wayne, but he definitely can spit, man. I understand this mixtape. I was reading in the comment section of one of the videos for the song, not a video, actual video, but you know how they upload the songs on YouTube, and somebody was like, yo, did he steal his name from another artist named Euros? And it is an artist named Euros, so I don't know what the fuck that's about. I like his style though, you know what I mean? I think he could rap, you know, I think he puts words together well. He has a story to tell, of course, you know what I mean? I would like to hear more about how he, you know, not like, it's the same shit to where the whole, when Hit Boy came out, the similarities to him and Kanye, but I would like to hear how Wayne discovered him or who discovered him. I don't know too much about that, so I would like to hear his story, you know what I mean? Because if he's from New York, I know, like, Wayne really don't rock with New York, so that was different. I wonder if Mac Main, you know, was, you know, Mac do what he do and brought him to Wayne and shit, and they seen something, because he really don't, Drake really don't rock with the whole label situation no more. The only thing I didn't like about the project was that it had only like, 4 songs that was original and 2 freestyles, or 3, you know what I'm saying? But he is working on an official mixtape entitled Don't Expect Nothing, so I definitely hope that, you know, it's content like this, you know, loop type, sample type beats. But anyway, let's get into it, man. The first track, Paris Morton Music Freestyle. Of course, that was the Drake song, which then turned over to be Ross' song. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go back and look it up. That song was originally Drake's, and he passed it on. But I think his flow is good. He picked a classic type beat, but you couldn't have picked a beat to where it's like they already compare you to people, well, him, and definitely you didn't do it no justice. He did his own thing on the beat, but that's just a classic beat and a classic, you know, song. Drake did his thing on it, Ross. It was just a great record, but his lyrics were straight on it. Then you get into I Know My Name, and I was impressed, like, wow, you know what I'm saying? That smooth beat, I like that sample. His flow is on point. Basically, the lyrics, his story, like I said, he talking about his story on there. I definitely appreciate that. The hook was okay, you know what I mean? But definitely a good song. Moving on to my favorite fucking song on this mixtape or EP. I haven't stopped listening to it yet. Last I knew, I get that song shit 5 checks. You feel me? Because it's just like his flow, his lyrics, the content, the beat, the sample. You can definitely hear the pain and anguish in his voice, you know. He really sitting here explaining a lot of shit, a lot of good quotables. In a generation where the word love is abused, and unfortunately the word sorry is hard to use. Now that's my cue. You know, that was one of the lines. I was like, okay, that's kind of crazy. You know, where it wasn't nothing maybe to y'all, but to me I was like, wow. It's like, another one was, they want me to feel good. They want feel good music from an artist who doesn't feel good. Don't ask me how I feel, I can't feel shit. That was another one that stood out to me. I'm trying to smile at every picture they take. I hope it came out good. It's hard when your mind is drenched in real shit. Like, that whole song, he just had like quotes and quotables, and I was like, holy shit, like that shit was dope as fuck. Moving on to Preach, kind of a more, you know, up-tempo type song, you know. I was not disappointed, but then, like, damn, you had 2 back-to-back songs that was jamming, but I guess you gotta have, you know, versatility. You know, you just can't have one sound, you know what I mean, where gotta have something for everybody. So I definitely feel with Preach, you know, he still kept it with the sample. I thought that was good. The beat was, you know, a good sped up tempo, and the lyrics was creative as shit, man. Like, I can't even fucking lie. The hook was crazy. Moving on to Renegade Freestyle, again with a beat that most shouldn't fuck with, because like, you're not trying to do something, you're trying to do something different from the original, but that's just a classic beat. If you really don't have bars, I wouldn't suggest getting on that, because if you listen to Eminem verse, yeah, but he did his thing on it, you know, he added his crazy little flow, he spin on it. His lyrics was real. He actually gave you some good quotes in that song as well, and some good bars, so I fuck with it. Sweet Dreams, that's a sample record, you know what I mean? If you don't know, that sample is from, I think, Sweet Dreams are made of these, who am I to disagree? Remember the song Nas did, Street Dreams, where he was singing that song? That came from inspired by an old school song, but the beat was hard, the sample was crazy. Once I heard it, I knew what it was. That Sweet Dreams record get played in a lot of movies sometime if you really go back from the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, so I thought that was dope. His flow was strong on this song, and the lyrics was on point, so I definitely fuck with it. Euros 2014 freestyle. Damn, I forget the beat sample that he used, but it was fucking crazy. You know, I was like, okay, that was dope. Beat, the sample, his flow, you know, it was kind of, his delivery was on point. The song was damn near over in a minute. But at the end of the day, it was a good record. I fuck with it for what it's worth. You know, I fuck with it. Definitely a good look. So at the end of the day, I give it a 9 out of 10. I like all the songs. Production, it get at least a 7 out of 10. Because of the songs that was original production was pretty fucking dope. So yeah, man, I fuck with it, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about him. Look out for his new project. I should have had the lighting better. Sorry about that. But other than that, I'm out. One.